So I decided, hey, why don't I launch Black Friday sale early? Just 2 days ago, I didn't even know if I was going to launch a sale, to be honest. And I'm like, you know what? Times are tough for people. I had milk in here. Oh, dude, that looks gross. Sorry. So, easily distracted. So, simple. No code necessary. Buy one pack, get two. Isolated seeds, pictures on label. Operation Capsaicin. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me know what you ate today. I had some turkey, mashed potatoes, corn. Did I even eat corn? Yes, actually I did. I ate some corn. You know what I like? Kettle corn. Kettle corn. With the salt and the sugar. You get the saltiness and the sweetness. They work together. All mixed up in corn. Operation Capsaicin says, had some turkey, ham, mashed, and sweet potatoes. You know, I never realized sweet potatoes is very, very healthy for you. Did not know that. Yep. Had some beets with the meal as well. Took it off. Well, somebody sent me a video. That should be interesting. Nobody sends me videos. Person I know, so it should be a normal one. I don't know what it is. Have to check that out. So as you can see, I picked up my soil. One of my favorite things about growing, I get excited. I've been doing this for years and 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 years. One of the most exciting things is actually picking the grow list. It's like back in high school picking your love tape mix for Samantha. I know she likes that Def Leppard. Pour some sugar on me. Going on the love mix. Slip it in her locker. Spent a lot of time on that love mix, Samantha. That's just a made-up name. But kind of the same concept of writing your list for a grow list. So, buy one, get two free. So, it is a pretty good deal if you ask me. And I know you guys agree too. So, since we're just sitting here hanging out, unfortunately, I didn't even see this when I was putting the bags of soil there. My alien guy came out and head broke off. I'll have to glue him. It's kind of morbid. Buy pickle seeds. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Dennis. How are you? Man, I've planted, Operation Capsaicin says, man, I've planted some of your seeds and they still haven't germinated. It's almost been a month and a few days. Okay. What's your temperature? I get my stuff to germinate in a week or two. What about your moisture? I tell you what, are you on Facebook, Operation Capsaicin? Are you on Facebook? If not, private message me some pictures, stuff like that. My seeds should germinate. I know they're good. But this type of stuff is really meant. Cool. Hey, what's your name on Facebook anyway? So I know who you are. See, you guys come in here with, honestly, cool names. It's a cool name. I like that. Operation Capsaicin. Cool name. But I don't know who you are. Matt Henry. Okay. Get a hold of me. And tonight, tomorrow, whenever. And show me some pictures, stuff like that. Certain types take longer. You know, if things dry out. If you put... Oh, Jim Morrow. Like... I'm cracking up. I have not said this in like a decade. The best way to think of my last name for like spelling is like tomorrow without the T-O. So it's M-O-R-R-O-W. Jim Morrow. I get flooded on my business page and I only get half the messages, I'm telling you. And then all of a sudden, they'll all pop up like 4 months later and somebody's like, you never answered me back. I kind of sound like Cleveland from the Cleveland Show. So, yeah, get a hold of me. I'll try to help you out as much as possible. It could be as simple as moisture. Could be as simple as moisture. You know, if it's dry. Hey, Matt Henry, let me ask you. What type of container are you using to germinate? Red Solar Cup or something else? This just happened to be sitting in front of me. You know what? That could be it too. And I'll tell you why. I basically take mental notes when somebody says they have issues germinating seeds. It's always one or two things. Well, it's more than that, but it's either Red Solar Cup or those Jiffy Pods. Yeah, dude. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're a waste of money. They're really a waste of money. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think there's like 30,000 Jim Morrows in the United States as well. Yeah, I can't really put a link here at this moment. Just look for my logo. Jim Morrow with the logo. You want to find me on Facebook? All you got to do is type in Jim Morrow. And Clyde Ham Kate just sent me a request. Is that you? Clyde Ham Kate? Somebody sent me a request. I got to look at it before. But you could always go Jim Morrow, and then for preferences, Pittsburgh. Or Bethel Park. I live in Bethel Park. So I will look at friends' requests and all that. Okay, thank you. Cool. So what I'll do is my place. Both of you have been accepted. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. Yeah, I am kind of tired. Always tired. Got to keep going. Got to keep moving. That's the name of the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Matt, send me pictures, stuff like that. It might just be moisture content. Too much moisture or too little will affect it. I'll talk you through it. If I have time, I will give you time. Oh, and certain types take 30, 40 days to actually germinate anyway. Oh yeah, the Jiffy Pods, I'll tell you what. They hold in too much moisture and they dry out too much. So, and they're great to rot seeds. I do not like them. So, yeah, we'll work it out. I'm here to help 100%. We will be successful. Your success is my success. So, yeah, let me know how things are. We'll talk. Not a problem at all. Cool. Yeah, it's really hard for me to tell moisture content and percentages in that, but I'll try to figure it out. Um, if you're at 75, 80, let me ask you this: how often do you water those? And I could probably help you a little bit here. Okay, I start my seeds in egg board I'm sorry, cardboard egg cartons. Yeah, I amaze myself how dumb I come off sometimes. Just I work so much. I absolutely love what I do. You know, there's simple tricks and traits. I mean, some of the stuff from people. Oh, that was unique. I go like that. Boom. That was perfect. You guys can't see what I see. But the second I did that, order came in. Whoever placed that order, thank you very much. Uh, let's see. There is a science behind it. Yeah, that might be it too. Because yeah, a couple spurts on 75, 80, you need a little bit more. It's possible you killed your seeds too. What I want you to do is very carefully pick one or two pods, maybe put it on a saucer and pull out the seed if you can and look at the condition of it. You can take a picture of that seed too. I can tell if you overwatered or underwatered by the picture of the seed. Yes, that's what I do too. I let the plant go like this. Otherwise, they get too spindly and stuff. Red Solar Cup. Makes me think of that goofy song, Red Solar Cup. Yeah, I can't believe it. I still got these peppers. I wanted to review these, but I'm not going to. Chocolate Prima. Let's focus. Chocolate Prima Tally. Limited on these. This is definitely not going to be reviewed. It's a scrawny one. It's not good. It's been sitting here. Some pot pickle. And this is basically for visual aid. Numex. Well, it's actually listed as pumpkin spice. So yeah, like I tell people, those Jiffy Pods. I used to buy them. They're an unnecessary expense. Oh, and another thing, there's so much I could put on my instruction sheets. There's only so much I can do. I know other vendors, and we all compare each other to learn. And I think, what do they do better than me? What do I do better than them? And we kind of compare and we learn. And but yeah, some of my competitors, I know they give instructional sheets as well, like the bigger people. And some of their instructions are like wow, they cover everything. Okay. Jason Fritz sent me a friend's request. Let's see here. I don't know. Name seems familiar. I don't know if he's in here or not. Seems really familiar. I don't know. I have close to 5,000 people on my page, and I deal with about 10,000 in there. Matthew, let's look at Matthew. I don't want to. Matthew, I'm going to look at your picture, but I got to be real quick. This will probably freeze here. So I'll probably give you my personal analysis after the video. So let's go look at your pictures. Okay. All right. Matthew, I looked at your pictures. I thought they were pods. Or maybe they were plugs. Way too much moisture. They look like they're way too much moisture. I suggest, just to save yourself some time, to actually dig up a seed and actually look at it. I would say kind of if you could separate it from the others so you don't mix anything up. If they're all the same, that's fine. Just examine that seed. That's crucial. What I looked at, your soil looked way too wet. So yeah, that's a good thing. Uh, hey Dennis, always a pleasure for you to be here. Dennis says, do you start in ocean soil or have a starter soil? I start in ocean forest. I had some interesting conversations about that recently, and some people I look up to came to me and they said, you know what? They're like, we don't know why in the world you start with that. I said, well, what do you mean? They go, that's a hot soil for that. A hot soil means, sorry, must be that turkey. It means a lot of nutrients in there and it can actually burn out the seed. And the thing is Fox Farm, they have, you guys probably haven't seen it, but Fox Farm, their industrial site, all that, they keep them in warehouses. They have rows of them. And, no, I'll get to that. And then, okay, so they have rows of them. They have skids of them. I picked up a skid myself, 75 bags. I did get a discount this year. Well, when they send them to the nurseries, they a lot of times they will have them covered with shrink wrap, but condensation gets in there and stuff like that. When that happens, or it's not covered, all the rain, and it starts washing out the nutrients. I think no matter what, the time it's from Fox Farm to a nursery to me. Now, I called Fox Farm on the phone, and they will not sell to me directly. I am a company. They will sell to me directly, but I'd have to buy like an 18-wheeler worth, which is, my God, what was that, like 9 skids? And they could double stack, so it'd be 18 skids. I don't need that much. I need 1 skid. So I'm stuck going to a nursery, and I hire them, and then they ship it in, and I help them load off the trucks. But Fox Farm does run a little bit hot for the soil, rich in nutrients. But the time it gets to me, it's not as strong. Never had a problem with a burn. Never had a problem. So I try to answer thoroughly. Okay, there's some questions and comments in here that were important. Let's see. King Poobah. Hello. James Chase says, is this a seed giveaway? No, it's Black Friday sale. It's buy one, get 2 free. Boy, I got a bunch of, I was just looking, I got a bunch of seed packs down here. Buy one, get 2 free. That's probably one of the best deals out there. I mean, think about it. Legit company that isolates. There's not too many people that isolate. It's really what you should be doing. It's a responsible thing for an American. It's a very responsible thing for an American company to be isolating. Helps ensure purity. That was kind of my Bill Cosby impersonation. Can't order until the 3rd check day. Okay. This is going all the way till Monday. Okay, I missed a couple comments. I have green peppers in my grow bag, in my indoor greenhouse, and a tomato plant. That's cool. Here's another subject. People ask me, and I always say to myself, be careful what I say and don't say on helping out, because I do have tricks of the trade that can really help competition, or it's not, somebody hears it or passes it along. But this is one of the things, and I promise you, it will work. And I'll tell you why I tell it to the general public. I sound like an infomercial right now, but this is all free. The thing about plant life is a lot like thug life. Yeah, I'm goofy. When you work long hours, you tend to get a little goofy. Try to keep the videos lively. This time of the year, one of the biggest concerns is, okay, so anyway, one of the biggest concerns is ripening your peppers. All you got to do is increase your potassium. So I work a lot and my body gets tired and sore. So I eat a lot of bananas. So what I do is you mince up bananas like as tiny as possible. Just the banana peel, not the whole banana, the banana peel. And just soak it in mason jars for about 24 to 48 hours. Shake it up real well. I don't do this anymore. I'll tell you why I do not. But, and you strain it. I strain it with my fingers. I don't do anything fancy or get a colander. Shake it up, sit it out for about 48 hours. You just pour it root drench. And it will help. You'll start noticing 4 to 6 days your peppers are going to start ripening. Also, on the ripening process, when you start picking them, it creates a chemical that goes inside the plant and branches all out. And once you pick them, that chemical in the plant just starts releasing faster and faster. And I'll tell you why I don't do the potassium thing. I mean, you can, but if you're a seed vendor or you want to save seeds, too much potassium will get your plant to ripen faster, but it works on the ripening, on the skin of it and everything, but it does not work on the seeds. So your seeds will be underdeveloped, but you get a developed pepper. A lot of times on growing plants, it's very similar to nutrition for anybody. And I oftentimes think of it as young adults, early teens or preteens. If they take a certain amount of vitamins or hormones, they could. I'm trying to give you I'll give you a perfect example. If you end up doing, like, say, sports enhancing drugs, or legal or illegal, whatever, and you get your pituitary gland working and it's working faster, you grow faster for the human body, but your organs do not keep up. I cannot remember what the disease is. Abraham Lincoln had the disease where his pituitary gland overacted. He grew very tall. And, we all know the story, John Wilkes Booth, but he would have eventually died probably a little bit earlier, than normal, to be expected, because of his organs not keeping up with his body. Same thing for plants. You can dose them pretty heavy with potassium. You're going to get your peppers ripening faster, but if you want to save seeds, it's not always a great thing. Potassium and phosphorus are two things to get your peppers ripening. Let's see. I'm getting more videos. What's the deal with people sending videos? Okay. Yes. Feed it a banana. Reaper Madness. Yes. All right. So, okay, someone told me they thought, okay, you guys are talking amongst themselves. That's okay. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. One of my Bishop hats set just sprouted in the other room. Oh, that's good. I like Bishop hats. I really do. And one thing personally, when I grow something I absolutely love and I have enough seed stock for a year or two, and seed and germination rates do not drop, as long as you're cool, dark place, I do not recommend a fridge for multiple reasons, but cool, dark place, unless you have a backup generator, and it can be very consistent and you're not opening the door a lot. But cracking my back here. I usually don't crack my back. I've been sitting at a desk sorting stuff for free seeds, getting as many varieties as possible. That way, I'm giving you guys a nice smorgasbord. All right, let's get back to subject. What type of nets do you use for isolation? Mosquito netting. Mosquito netting. I buy it in bulk, but I don't tell people where I buy it from because I could tell a bunch of people where I get my isolation nets from, and they could run out, and then I'll have to pay higher prices. It's a small outfit. They're actually fairly decent, but it's kind of a small outfit. The only reason somebody needs a whole net is to become a competitor, and I don't train competitors. What I can tell you is if you want to save your own seeds, organza bags, they're the same material as a wedding dress and pull string. You can get isolation nets, I think, like Walmart, Wish, various sites, But I researched for years to get this great deal that I have to spend a ton of money. But yeah, I told a couple people 2.5 years ago about this place. No joke, they bought it out, and I was forced to pay higher prices. So you didn't ask, or maybe you did, or maybe didn't. But I always just throw that in there. But mosquito netting. Another thing about isolation, I look at everything, pros, cons, stuff. United States government, they approve of it. Universities, they approve of it. And I like to look at people's arguments about it too. They say, well, isolation nets don't work because there's holes in it, the granular size of the pollen. Well, isolation nets, the main objective is to keep the bees out. That's the main point. Now, pepper plants are self-pollinators. So, and pollen, give or take, maybe 3 days to live. Okay, so the pollen would have to travel through the hole, I call it the hallway, my rows, the hallway, through another hole, and land bullseye on the flower. So yeah, I've never had cross-pollination, never had a single problem since I isolated. But yeah, it's mainly to keep out the bees. I was just scanning my head for other things other than peppers, other pollens, stuff like that. Pollen size, stuff like, I get the smallest holes possible. And pollen is sticky, so it'll stick. So pollen something, it might stick there for a day. It might actually hit the other net, get stuck again. So it's extremely unlikely. So I always throw that in there, especially all the research I've done. So, yeah, you could do eBay. Yes, tons of potting soil. Tons. I have more over in the other room too. 75 bags. Okay, Walker, Texas peppers. High yield, that way you can overdo it. The hell you can overdo anything. Gotta say it helped us this season. You're welcome. I understand you're keeping certain secrets under the sleeve. I don't blame you. You gotta do it. Keep your shit out of reach. Yeah. I'm without giving details, I am going to get involved in just a personal research project on a couple plants. I'm smiling. I always do this. I don't know why, but I've been blessed. I mean, there's very small opportunity in actually Facebook pepper groups. I met actually a couple individuals, and they trained me. I mean, I knew how to grow, but they trained me to get beyond massive yields, like just sickening massive yields. and like you can't even see a plant. And I could do that. I've done that. I have pictures of stuff that just it's obscene. But it's a lot of attention, and when you mass grow, it's hard to do. Yeah, these guys were no joke. They would wipe out everybody on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. I'm gonna shut that off. It's my dryer. I'm doing laundry, but yeah, these people are beyond impressive, and I know how to do it. They've trained me. It's a lot of work. I mean, it's like doing something every 3 days. It's down to a science. You got to pay attention to what your plant wants. I mean, we're talking 150 to 200 peppers per yield per plant, you know, by early season. And this is like the next level. It's very, very costly, very time consuming. If I grew less plants, stuff like that. But I get super high yields on most of the stuff. It all depends too. Like this season, I had heavy rains. Heavy rains knocks the flowers off. Okay, stuff like that. The flowers will fall off naturally as a defense mechanism because they're not doing what they need to do by self-pollinating. So they'll drop off and bring another flower in. But oh yeah, all kinds of cool things. I've been blessed that I've met some people that are they're not even on Facebook anymore. And I actually talked to the one guy a couple of weeks ago. Asked him how he's doing. He's getting involved in tomatoes and all this stuff. But scientist, a real scientist. Really cool stuff. And yeah, beyond cool stuff. I mean, I couldn't even begin to tell you about these people I met. Let's see. But what was that? Okay. I grew a 4.5-inch round 7-pot. That's awesome. That's like mega awesome. The circumference. Yeah, that's a good size. That's pretty good. Proud of you. That's pretty cool. Doing what? Ready for a nap. I'm ready for a nap. Yeah, I got an order in since I've been here. I got a ton of messages. Yeah, I would like to talk to these people more. They were gardeners for some pretty big people. I networked like a champ. You guys couldn't even believe how much I network. But these guys were some gardeners, top-notch gardeners that worked for some pretty big names. And they bought seeds from me. And it's crazy. It's I always talk about connecting, and I've connected with some pretty cool people that I got to know, that are not always on Facebook or whatever. And I keep it at that. And, I get to learn about life and stuff like that. But I'm always at my desk. One of these days I'll take a day off. But right now, no way in hell, Mr. Pickles. So, like I said, big sale going on. Buy one, get two free. Really can't beat it. Legit company. I isolate. And I'm not putting other people down. A lot of people would be like, buy from me only, man, because everybody else sucks. And I'm like, no, there's plenty of great other vendors, But I'm one of the very few that isolate. That's a legit company, and pretty good deal. So, do what you guys want to do. Shop around, buy from me, buy from somebody else, or buy from everybody. Whatever. But I'm here. I'll talk your ear off. I'll keep waving seeds at you. I'll taunt you. If you guys piss off your spouse, I could ship to your workplace. You know, I never realized Enterprise cars love to grow pepper seeds. I mean, it must have been two customers of mine spent $5,000 buying pepper seeds. Enterprise, man, like, what kind of lot is that Enterprise? It must be pepper plants all around. Just keep the Mountain Dew flowing. That's right. That is right. I have no desire to go anywhere else. Thank you very much. Isolation is the only way. Oh, I never shut it off. Like my mouth. Oh, yeah. Talking about Mountain Dew. This stuff's okay. I've done reviews on it. It just happened to be down here. My mini fridge, I do have a mini fridge right over in that room. Not that room, but another room. I did bring water down. You ever drink milk and then you switch to water? Looks freaking gross. Oh yeah. This is what I was thinking. So I read, isolation is the only way. It made me think of Mandalorian. This is the way. This is the way. You know, Mandalorian, big fan of that show. You know, I'm about... What in the world was that noise? Sounded like... Wow. I got a hallway here and then a garage door. It sounded like something just smashed into my garage door. That's weird. Anyway. Let's see. A gourmet jigsaw almost made me sick. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, the Caribbean peppers, yes. I doubt it. Deer don't get that close to my... Well, they walk around my car. Deer have, in fact... What was I going to say? Deer have gone on my back porch and ripped my screening. That's happened. You know, I'm just daydreaming, to be honest. I work that much. I got a bunch of messages, so I don't think I'm going to stay too long. What I will do, those are weak lights. Weak. Hey, you're weak. So a little grow area. These are weak. Well, they're 56, 64 luminance, 6400 luminance. Oh, a couple people are asking me to make some videos about grow lights. Yeah, I'm not an expert. I know the basics. And you got to look at your output. Like say, I'm just going to try to get you. You know what's goofy? I left the plant behind. I never made it outside. You got to look out on, I think the top somewhere, on the side. It'll actually say the output. Like say your volts and your amps, and it'll say output, and it'll be completely different. It's the capabilities with this. The pull. I was a welder for 17 years. The pull for several hours running was stronger than the pull after lunchtime. Now, I could review peppers Still got it's a yellow fatale. I got some regular food in there. I'm getting through it. Some stuff. I hope my... I gotta fix this, but yeah, more soil. I don't like how they stacked it. Crap, it'll fall. Is this actually going to fall? Yes, it is. I always come in here. It's one of my original logos. So, yeah, the good old basement. Bag ripped. Yeah, I'm going to fix this tomorrow. Restack them. Partial restack. My mini fridge. I got beer in here. I don't even drink. I do drink, but it's very rare. That stuff will sit in there for 6 months. Well, yeah. I don't know what you guys do in the off time, but I like to mountain bike. I didn't do it much this year because this is the biggest year ever. But it's a good bike, quality. But that's really about it. And like I said, buy one, get two free. It's the best deal I'll probably ever have done. And hopefully everybody's having a good, safe holiday. Thanksgiving, it's a holiday. I'm working. Keep me busy, folks. Keep placing those orders. The more you place, the more stability this company is, the bigger I can go. Not to mention, I just dished out a bunch of money for the soil. Let's see. Okay. Walker, Texas Pepper says, your logo progression is quite interesting. I love the intros and outros and the past videos. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Not to sound like Elvis. Here. I was going to bring an office chair down here. I just bought some more office chairs for, I do have an office here. Takes a lot of paperwork, folks. If you do it right. So much. This one's kind of hidden. It was actually a poster that I made, had produced. So, yeah. What else is up here? Jim Beam bottle from what? The 90s? 80s? I never had that. It was passed down to me. So, you know, maple syrup. This is a light. Obviously, it's a light. See if there's any information on it. Do not see it. No. Maybe. No, that's a warning. You always get your veggie. Don't really. Everybody tries to produce a bloom indoors. If your plants are not solid, like fully mature, your peppers are not going to be perfect shapes. You know, I've had some complaints from customers who are like, dude, your shapes are not looking great. Well, to be honest, chocolate primatale, there's like 2-3 different phenos in it. I'm not spending 10 years to stabilize a shape and then people turn around and rename it. I mean, I'm sorry, but the pepper community kind of ruined it for others who actually spend a lot of work. I have 2 crosses. One of them you may have seen. It was called JP Ultraviolet. Great classic song there. Oh, I didn't even realize I said something like that. Okay. Yeah, too legit to quit. What was that, MC Hammer? Yeah, MC Hammer. Then he became like a Christian rapper or something like that. Yeah, he had a weird career. Anyway, I got orders to do. I got some shipments tomorrow. Buy one, get two free. Will end Monday midnight Eastern time. And I'm not going to nitpick if you're an hour over. So it's all good. All right, jppepperseeds.com. Isolated seed source, legit company, comes with instructions, pictures on the seed pack. Buy one, get two free. Drink more coffee. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I bounce all over the place with subjects. Anyway, pretty soon some of my videos will be shifting. I should be doing pre-record stuff. Once I get through this sale, I'm going to start. See, I've already done. If you guys need help with grow hints and stuff, go to my playlist on how to grow. And there's 23 or 24 videos. I don't always have time. I'm actually behind schedule on germinating. I haven't started at all. I'll probably start in December. The way things are going, probably December. And I will have to do like 15, 20 trays at a time. Maybe 30 trays at a time and just mass freaking produce them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm working on sorting seeds and working on this sale thing. So once again, buy one, get two free. Isolated seeds, jppepperseeds.com. We're having fun. We're singing. Check y'all later.